Chapter 21. Instructions by Maharaja Tulu. Text 1. Maitreya Vacha Mauktikaya Kusumashragvir Dukulai Swarna Toranai Mahasura Manditam tatra tatra vai Mauktikaya Kusumashragvir Dukulai Swarna Toranai Mahasura Bhibhir Manditam tatra tatra vai Mauktikaya Kusumashragvir Dukulai Swarna Toranai Mahasura Manditam tatra tatra vai.
Maitreya Uvacha
Maitreya Uvacha
Mauktikaya Kusumasrabi
Muktikaya Kusumasragve Dukulai Swarna Toranai Mahasura Vivir Dupai Manditam Tatra Tatra Vai. Maitreya Uvacha Muktikaya Kusumasragve Dukulai Swarna Toranai Mahasura Vivir Dupai Manditam Tatra Tatra Vai.
Word translation. Maitreya Uvacha.
Maitreya Uvacha.
The great sage Maitreya continued to speak.
The great sage Maitreya continued to speak. Muktikaya with pearls. Kusuma of flowers. Sragbihi with garlands. Dukulai cloth. Swarna golden. Toranai by gates.
Mahasuravi highly perfumed. By white incense. Manditam stated. Tatra tatra, here and there. Why? Certainly. Translation purport by His Divine Graces Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The great sage Maitreya told Vidura, when the king entered his city, it was very beautiful, decorated, to receive him with pearls, flower garlands, beautiful cloth and golden gates. And the entire city was perfumed with highly fragrant incense. Let's repeat. The great sage Maitreya told Vidura, when the king entered his city, it was very beautiful, decorated to receive him with pearls, flower garlands, beautiful cloth, and golden gates, and the entire city was perfumed with highly fragrant incense. Shall we ask somebody to read? Participate.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, Sesi Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Real opulence is supplied by natural gifts such as gold, silver, pearls, valuable stones, fresh flowers, trees, and silken cloth. Thus, the Vedic civilization recommends opulence and decoration with these natural gifts of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such opulence immediately changes the condition of the mind, and the entire atmosphere becomes spiritualized. King Prithu's capital was decorated with such highly opulent decorations. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shanakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Namo Sheshadosha Durapurna Gunatmane Virincha Sharva Purvedya Vandyaya Shri Varayate Maitreya Uvacha Mauktikai Kusumasrabir Dukulai Swarnatoranai Mahasuravi Mirdhopai Manditam Tatra Tatra Vaya. The great sage Maitreya told Vidura when the king entered his city, it was very beautifully decorated to receive him with pearls, flower garlands, beautiful cloth and golden gates, and the entire city was perfumed with highly fragrant incense. So this is just a beginning of chapter. But still Srila Prabhupada gives some purport even for such a simple description to point some important things what described here in Bhagavatam. As we know, the message of Bhagavatam is very great, and every sentence, every shloka, every quarter of the verse, every word, every syllable will be used here for glorification of the Lord. So Srila Prabhupada pointing out unnatural beauty which surrounded Prithu Maharaj, King Prithu. King Prithu is considered as a Shaktyaveshavatra. He is very powerful. So, what means Shaktyaveshavatra? Particular divine energy, actually presence of the Supreme Lord manifested in him. So that is called Shaktyaveshavatra. In recent history, we knew about one other Shaktyaveshavatra. Who was that? Yeah, very recent time. Yeah. In history of our ISKCON society, we knew one.
Srila Prabhupada, Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ah, yes, exactly.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. धन्यवाद
As we
प्रणाम.
know that, so saints, great Vaishnavas, they acknowledge Srila Prabhupada's service as a super wonderful, extraordinary, that actually impossible to perform by ordinary human beings. And then we consider that he is actually Shaktyaveshavatra. As it said, I think Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Shaktivina Nahitara Pravartara. Without presence of Krishna Shakti, preaching this message cannot be spread, because material world is such a place where everybody covered by modes of ignorance and passion. So, but instead of that, Srila Prabhupada done very wonderful preaching. So we can contemplate what is actually Shaktyaveshavatra. What is special about, like there are Purna Avatara. When the Lord Himself descends to this world, then in that case, He is personally present, He is personally acting His divine transcendental body, and He is not embodied being. He comes with within His original spiritual body, and that is something really special. Certain spiritualists not able to understand it, right? Like Mayavadis, even though they are followers of Vedic culture, but even though they also read stories, read Puranas, scriptures, even Bhagavatam they may read, but they say this is okay, this is something relating to this world. That because pastime, like a story which happened in this world, and for them, Krishna or any other form of the Lord, it's like some historical instance, embodied existence. Lord taken embodiment. Even though, they say, that is a pure goodness, of course, maybe that description is there, but Lord Krishna or other forms of the Lord, their body composed of Shuddha Sattva. But it is not highest stage of, because they believe in avyakta, unmanifested stage where there is no form, only simply everything becomes one, Brahma, then that is the highest. So what the secret of Vaishnava teaching is that that is a form, same divine form what Krishna has in spiritual world, and in same form he comes here. So, and therefore, if we participate in pastimes of the Supreme Lord, or even hear about them, think about them. That is actually direct touch with God, with Supreme Personality. And this gives to us chance to have feelings of complete spirituality and complete presence of divine, and it discloses our real nature, swabhava. Because when we're interacting with the Lord, then our swabhava will come out, and thus this really makes us so much happy, because our problem that we are not able to disclose it. Swabhava is there inside, but it is conjected in a very material existence, and not let us to feel like to the full extent happy and ecstatic. So many limitations due to body, due to surrounding, and so many. That's why it is called conditioned life. Condition, so many conditions. You can be only like this, only this. You can live only this body. In this body exists, manifest all this imperfect body, and we are depending on so many things: food, air, breathing, water, and and that is, I think, important message of Bhagavatam, that it helps us to disclose our nature, swabhava. Lord Krishna says about that in a famous pastime of living Govardhan hill. He very nicely, when he spoke with Nanda Maharaj, and he wanted to inspire him to do puja of Govardhan instead of worshipping Indra. So, and in that words of Lord Krishna, interesting messages there. Like apparently worship of demigods, that is Vedic culture. But the kratu, sacrifice, which was obtained by parampara, like Nanda Maharaj says, it came from parampara, from ancient generations, and it is well tuned with Vedic culture. So demigods should be worshipped. So, and even Krishna confirmed that in Bhagavad Gita, that if people evam pravartitam karma nanuvartanti, some karma, some prescription for action is there, devan bhavayatani deva bhavayantu vaha. You may please demigods by performing sacrifices, and then they will be happy, and they will bestow all needs, what is required for life, and everything. They will be happy, and you will be happy. So this nature will exchange, and everything will be set according to providence, according to what original setup is there of existence. But Krishna neglected that. He said, no, no need to do sacrifice. So he spoke as if against actually Vedic system, against So apparently it may be wrong, and Srila Prabhupada also says it looks like karma mimamsa. Like he stressed that instead of that, better say to just do your karma. And then automatically by doing your duty, you'll got everything. Yesterday we went to distribute Bhagavad Gita. So and it is interesting to see how people react. So one person I want to offer Bhagavad Gita. And he says, what is there to study? We already know this, just do your karma. So, and we're doing that, then what else to study? Krishna said that is completely, we know all this, we no need to go anymore. We are doing karma, whatever Krishna said. And what else you want from us? Something like this, he told. So, in India, people know about what Krishna said. So, but this actually karma actually condemned it in Bhagavatam, because in many verses it said that what the use of doing that karma if that not fill it with devotion, if not know any spiritual feeling, simply doing duty and mechanically and try to get punya and only to uplift, to improve material position, maybe go to Chandra Loka, and what is use? You will fall down anyway, and this is simply a waste of time. So, and therefore, in that discussion with Nanda Maharaj, Krishna says, instead of that, he said, better try to disclose your svabhava and what is natural for us. And he said, we are cowherds, we are taking care of cows. And what is relating to our duty is most worshipable for us. Cows worshipable. Then what is good for cows? This Govardhan hill is most pleasurable place for cows. It provides everything what will be good for us, because we can, there are plenty of pasturing grounds, some nice fresh grass, water, from hills. At that time, Govardhan was not like now. Now it became small, but that time it was full of greenery, nice trees, fruits will be grown there, and also water streams from hill. So it is very pleasant and cooling, beautiful place. And so according to their experience, that was one of the most beautiful pasturing ground for cows. And Krishna says, therefore, we should worship this hill, because he provides for us everything. And that will be according to our svabhava. And he mentioned it there, different duties for different varna. Like Brahmanas, they will live by Vedas, studying Vedas, teaching and instructing others. Kshatriyas will be ruling, but our duty is like this, simply taking care of cows, and then by that we are getting everything for our life. We get nice food, milk products, and our health will be good, we'll be happy, because it is very natural, and pleasant to take care of cows. And everything they got, they will trade milk, yogurt, butter, ghee, and for this breast food, which is always in demand. So by that they got everything what they needed: cloth, gold, wealth. We know that Nanda Maharaj and King Vrishabhanu, they were well-to-do, right? They had opulences. Even though simple cow herds, but they were able to wear silk dress and golden ornaments. Even though most of the time, those days, how they will exist? They will to get best results for milk production. They will migrate from one place to other. Wherever good grasses, they will move there. And they had this carts in which they traveled. Bullock carts. By bulls they have. So with that they will travel from one place to other. Like from Krishna's pastime, we know that initially they stayed in Mahavan, in Gokula, that is near bank of Yamuna, different place. So, but then afterwards they shifted to Vrindavan, and then also they stayed in Nandagram, which is quite far away. Nandagram is there, and Govardhan. For us it is like now some distance. How many? I don't know, 20 kilometers maybe. So to reach there, but they will go here and there, and so in this way, wherever nice grass will be there, then they will move, and in this way they will not stay always at home, like we hear Nanda Maharaj, and they had Nandagram, their village, Gaon, village, Nandagram. So, but they may not stay in that village. They will move around, and they not bother, because everywhere it was quite nice. Everywhere where they go, there are nice nature, no any pollution, trees, even like now, if we want any fruits, we have to go to buy, we need money. That time they no need money, simply go forest and collect. And what, some mango, some chiku, different fruits, there, vegetables, fruits and roots, easily available. Even now, in some place of the world, like I heard in Africa, they still like this, some people live. If you want any fruit, then simply go to jungle and collect something. It grows by itself. Even here, some places like you go jungle, then there are huge jackfruit will be. Then go take as many you want, and one jackfruit you can eat for big family. Even we at once may not able to finish it. For 1 or 2 days it will be sufficient. So a natural arrangement was creation of a nice facility, and everywhere flowers, very fragrant. So Srila Prabhupada is stressing that. So according to, for happiness, we now need artificial things, what modern civilization produces. Like modern civilization, they make plastic, they make things, so many gadgets, electronical gadgets, and then people engage into that. Or TV, like many people, they cannot, they not find any interest in outside life. They simply sit and look TV. They work hard, then afterwards got some food, keep this food in front of them, and while looking TV, eat so much, and then become very fat. Like in America, many people, they too much, very fat, because they simply sit and eat always. Some not very natural food, and become some health disorders. So that is not according to what arranged by God. Life is not enjoyments, but they got in not natural. Work also, strange kind of work they may do, or not do any work, simply like parasites. They simply got money from government, and in such places, some people, they reluctant to do any work, because even if they not work, they'll got something there. They can go and collect free food. Then some people become so degraded, then they live on the street only, like this thing, like bombs. And they'll sleep there itself, then go collect some food, again sleep, and very tamasic. So that all signs of degradation which we see in modern life. Huh? No. Even vegetables and grain, it is not so, it is not so pure. Because it is grown with so much this. Ancient time. And this taking care of cows, it is very natural fertilizer. Because that cow dung, then everything grows so nicely, right? Very nice grain, no need any chemical, nothing. It will beautiful, whatever, rice, wheat, it will come, and vegetables also. So that is a good arrangement. And like, even now, you can experience this, like this devotee came, Bhakti Bhushan Prabhu. He has a big farm, about, I think, 60 cows. And he says this cow products very powerful, actually. Cow dung, cow urine, even if you not got milk so much. But this cow dung and cow urine having so many healing properties also. Like he is treating people, making medicine with that, mixing some spices and this and that, according to Ayurvedic actually. And so many instances is there that rich people, they very well to do, so much well, but health completely spoil it. So then they will go to very advanced medical hospital like KMC, Manipal, it's world famous. And they'll go for doctors, and doctors, seeing them, they try this allopathy medicine, this, that, and that is all poison-based. So that is not, most of the time it is only just to, like tamasik actually, it only kills some, this thing, antibiotics like that. So then, no improvement. They become weak and sugar problem, this problem, that problem. And then afterwards they tell, sir, we cannot help you anyway. We are not able to cure, no means actually. No means, you're incurable. So you can go home and, yeah. So then some of those people, they went to Bhakti Bhushan last Sundays. And then here, making simple medicine, he not have any medical education actually. He is not a doctor, but simply by his natural intelligence, he learned somebody this and that and came to know. Then he gives that medicine and suddenly improvement. Like some people relieved from sugar, relieved from this problem, that problem, and every day morning they will come and stand in queue. This much. So even now it works actually. And so, such things, yeah, but you need to know, have to knowledge. Yeah, but like for example, he said the most powerful, like urine from Deshi cow, because that some Shakti is there. That is most goodness is maximum. And the same thing also with cow dung. Like if it is mixed with all the breeds, then that is also beneficial, but somewhat less. But this Deshi cows, it's like very powerful. Ghee, milk, very high nourishment, very beneficial for health. So, and therefore, knowing this, we can take care for health and be happy and practice Krishna consciousness. Krishna arranged everything for us, so we should have sufficient intelligence to understand where it is. Like just discussed here about Shaktyaveshavatra. Actually, Krishna invests his Shakti in many things. Even in natural food, that is also Krishna's Shakti. And in nature, that is also his Shakti. His Shakti in everything, useful. And so, therefore, ultimate doctor is Krishna. Like there are one famous verse is there. Sharire jarjari bhute khalagraste kalevare aushadham jagnavitayam vaidyo narayana harih. Like this body, gradually it become like very old and like weak. Like, so then what can help? Already medicine may not help, but Jahnavitoyam, water of Ganges, that may actually help very much, physically and spiritually also. Simply by taking that water, take place and improvement. And who is a doctor? Vaidyo Narayana Hari. Lord Narayana is a Vaidya doctor. Like any other doctor may not help us. But Krishna surely will help. We should understand how only. And it is said also another verse, Lord Vyasadeva declared, Achyuta Nama Govinda Nama Charana Beshajat Nashyanti Sakala Rogak Satyam Satyam Vadam Yaham. Just reciting these three names, Achyuta, Achyuta Ananta Govinda, all diseases will go away. Om Achyutaya Namaha, Om Anantaya Namaha, Om Govindaya Namaha. We can chant a simple mantra, and that gives that much piety, that much purification, that it may cure all diseases. Holy name is very also beneficial. Yeah, if we chant it sincerely and according to, by taking instruction from Guru Parampara. So I'll stop. Something discussed. So any questions or comments? Yeah. See. So even from anybody can participate. Okay. Yeah. One.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Mataji Hema, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, in the purport of this verse, it's written, such opulence immediately changes the condition of mind and entire atmosphere becomes spiritualized. As King Prithu was placed on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so the atmosphere was being spiritualized, and the condition of the mind was also changed. This means in the Vedic time, we people of India, they were spiritual also and they were opulent also, right? So when we see nowadays, at the modern time, any opulent person, the first thought comes that maybe he is materially influenced. So why we develop this thought that those people who are opulent now, they are not Krishna consciousness in the first glance we see that. Maybe they can be spiritual parallelly. As you quoted the example of doctor, na, that when a rich people visit the hospital, the doctors used to exploit him. So why we Krishna conscious people, we do not see the opulent and the rich people as maybe this is a Krishna Kripa and they are not materially influenced, and maybe at the same time they are very spiritualized, because this sentence quotes us that the Vedic time we were spiritual also, and right the time we were materially opulent also, the people of the India. And nowadays, those people who are very opulent and rich, we see them as if they are materially influenced. So why our consciousness of mind is like that? Will you enlighten on that?
Yeah. So, like what as I understood, some those people who are rich, they like blessed by God. So, and we see here that people from kingdom of Prithu Maharaj, they've been blessed by God and they've been well materially and spiritually. But in the modern time, we see some people have wealth, but they may be materialistic, or even they may not be able to use properly this wealth. Being wealthy, they are not keeping good health, and, or they are not happy, they are not have peace of mind. So that is surprising. Suppose they lucky, they are successful, but they're not able to use it properly. So, yeah, this all, of course, due to lack of knowledge, because it is not sufficient to have something like wealth, but and even to have such wealth as human body. We got a human body which is inbuilt with so many facilities, which is most great facility. Within human body we can understand the message of God, which is divine, which will liberate us. It will give ultimate solace. But people simply will waste time. So, and of course, this Kali Yuga is dark age of ignorance. So, and therefore, all these problems due to ignorance, due to lack of knowledge, proper understanding. Because even people may think that they know. They say, we learned so much. We studied PhD, this, that. We got in all recent news from TV. We all science reports. We know what is the eldest achievements of science we have. We have mobile, computer, internet.
Become a destroyer of the world. Science is a destroyer.
Yeah, but actually, even though some kind of knowledge they have, so much equipment, which these things also can be used for Krishna consciousness if we engage as Yukta Vairagya, but they are not engaging because like main knowledge, main art, they are not aware. RADHJA, Guhya, RADHJA, what is called in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, RADHJA Vidya, RADHJA Guhyam, Pavitram, Idam, Uttamam. Krishna says that is confidential. So that not means that you studied, and now that unfortunate, people study so much, they know so much, they learned apparently, but most important things for their life, most beneficial, they do not aware what is needed for them. They have no interest for spirituality, for chanting holy name. They totally bewildered, egoistic, and ignorant. So then how they can be happy? how they can, this material nature is very tricky. So it will, this type of impious people, apparently they have some symptoms of piety, that they got wealth. But real piety that gives also purity of intelligence, and that is not there. They have no knowledge. Therefore, according to order of Srila Prabhupada, we can try to help them. That's why this preaching is important, because if we teach them about message of Bhagavad Gita, about Atma Vijnana, about devotion, then that may change and people they will got harmony inside and outside. In the mind will got peace and satisfaction, and externally physical body also naturally becomes healthy. Like we see in some many examples, some devotees before taken for Krishna consciousness lived in very polluted condition, taking drugs and non-vegetarian and not healthy, very disturbed in the mind, frustrated. But after taking to pure habits, taking prasadam and chanting holy name, this vibration change our mind, and that peace will come. Yeah, Mataji, is it
I'm
answer?
there. Prabhuji, it's okay, but I see the Prabhupada life also. Before taking sannyasa from the Saraswati Vidya Thakur Maharaj, Prabhupada was also Krishna consciousness. He was on the path of Krishna. He used to donate a lot when he was owing a number of factories, right? So we cannot say that opulent people are not spiritual, because Prabhupada is the example. He didn't join the Gaudiya Math. Before that also he was in the devotional service. He used to serve a lot of saints at his house before taking sannyasa. So opulence and the spirituality, through this verse, it has been enlightened that the opulence also can be maintained with the spirituality.
Yeah, if anybody, using it properly, then of course can be. It's a gift of God. What problem is that
This means
people?
we should not see those person who are opulent that they are not spiritualized. Opulent person also can be spiritualized, and every time we quote that the science.
No. You cannot say that that is manyu-sthanam. That is a sign of if somebody opulent, then that deserves respect. Some blessing of God is there. And we should, it is according to Shastra, we should respect for certain things. Like we respect if somebody well-to-do means some blessing with him.
Yes.
So if we deal with him nicely, then he will be nice for us. And we are also in associating with such people, we also may improve our position. They may bless us something, and but other things also like this, we should respect our relatives, deal nicely. We should respect to elders. That's all Vedic culture. So that, if somebody is simply wealthy, that is we cannot say it means that he is very.
Unspiritualized. Is not spiritualized.
He may be spiritualized, maybe not, but because now age of Kali, so most of the cases they're not very spiritualized, and or they to some extent mixed up with. They may be having some piety, but that is not that stage of purity which.
No, if we read the biography of Jayapataka Maharaj, he was also belonging to the opulent family, but right from the childhood he was also spiritualized. So there are some rare examples also.
There are some rare examples. exactly said, but it is not general. So every case is individual, and we cannot say. Of course, you say example of Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was rich also, and some King Prithu was a king of the whole world. So some people they may be like perfect. They are Shaktyaveshavatra. Like it is directly stated here, like Prithu is not simply wealthy king, he is Shaktyaveshavatra. And all, it is said to all devatas, they are empowered by the God, they all got Avesha of Vishnu. So that is there.
This means the God blessed them to live in the Kalyug time as the Vedic time. At the same time, they are spiritual also, like our Maharaj and Prabhupada, and they are spiritual also. So they are very blessed as the Vedic time.
Yeah, that is, but that are exceptional cases, what you say. It is not general. So if we cannot say this about all, like here in Mangalore, many rich people, they make a huge buildings and and they have some factories, this and that. But yeah, to some extent, some of them spiritualized. To some extent they do, but if we discuss with them nicely, we'll understand that basic things they do not know. What, this exalted knowledge which we are given in our Vaishnava Parampara, most of the things they are ignorant actually. So that is a sign that lack of knowledge, and even though they do some religious things, they do some piety, but that will not help for them. As if they become devotees and dedicate, chant the holy name of Krishna, Srila Prabhupada promised that they can being devotees and those who follow nicely Krishna conscious movement, in this life they can go back home, back to Godhead. Can we say such thing about those people? Okay, they are well-to-do, they are somewhat pious. Maybe they will go to heaven. That's all. They not have even idea to go. To go to spiritual world because they do not know what it is. What is simply because they in India, they will say Vaikuntha Samarjanam. Or somebody died, oh, maybe he gone to Vaikuntha, but not really. Because that is not according to Shastra. Shastra say, if somebody departs with this like a sage who knows truth, who enlighten it, and if somebody pass away simply by karma, is there any difference? Definitely there is difference. Because enlightened person only he can proceed by the path of light and achieve a God. Other people, they done something, they tried, but after all, final result is not there. And they have to continue in samsara. According to karma, they go to higher or lower, middle world, and how many lives they have to stay. Actually, therefore, most important, they are not achieving. Most important what we have to achieve, they are not acquiring. So, and this is important message which we have to pass and distribute. So, and then they can improve fully, and they can use their wealth, and they can dedicate their piety for the better course, not simply for some worshipping demigods. Like most of them, they worship demigods. Because the demigod worship, some worship Buddha also. They will say it is very wonderful worship of Buddha, and then where they will go. Krishna says those who worship Buddha, they will become Buddha in next life, the spirit. So, therefore, definitely they are in ignorance, and therefore for us it's very great responsibility to give knowledge for such people, and that makes importance for our preaching and mission. So,
Thank you,
thank you.
Prabhuji. Thank you,
Yeah,
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
thank you for very nice discussion. Yeah, I think we should stop already. Time over. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Hare Krishna.
Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Dharma.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.